Howdy dorks. How's it going? How's it going, GM? It's Unchatter. It's time for Unchatter. Time for more Dwarf Fortress. Time for more lizards. Time for more kobolds. I'm excited, question mark, to be here. My brain is in all sorts of places. So it might take a moment for me to zero in on this. Cobalt time. Cobalt time. Yeah. Cobalt kobolds. Yeah, we're gonna keep going on this. Our fortress is really coming together. We're in kind of a late game scenario in our fortress, which they have combined. Oh, these would be shiny. Can you imagine metallic kobolds? There's metallic dragons. Do metallic dragons have metallic kobolds that are actually shiny? That'd be really cool. That'd be cool. Anyway, speaking of shinies, we are digging. We are digging down into the deep pillars down in the magma sea, when we're going to start finding some shinies, gems at the very least, and then maybe also some other goodies. We're going to keep our eye out for other goodies. We're also butchering a whole bunch of animals. We're placing a bunch of our furniture back in bedrooms. We're still working on glass for our orchard roof. And those are the big ones. Those are the big ones. And then, you know, whatever else crisis comes up. Waiting for some goblins to show up, maybe. Maybe we'll get a siege and we can continue putting our labyrinth through its paces. That'll be fun. Yeah, on squads. We should do some more raiding on the world map. That's the thing we should do as well. Since we have all these dragons. We have all these dragons. Anyway, today's episode is brought to you by bread. Get it. And by viewers like you. Click it on buttons down there, hanging out live, hanging out in the VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that good stuff. That's the bread I'm eating these days. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you hanging out. And that's it. I'm gonna shut up now. I had to hold on. Nope, I don't need to do that. I need to go down here. Oh, it worked. It worked while I was trying to fiddle with it. Whatever. I had to restart my computer right as I tried to go live because my stream deck wasn't working. I think I got everything working. Anyway, how's you, JM? How's your weekend? How's your Monday? We are here in the depths, deep down. We are just starting, right? This is the very top of this pillar. We're putting in, we have a cage trap and we're working on a weapon trap here just for the sake of maybe helping. But yeah, we're gonna start poking at these walls here. I'm gonna unpause. We have plenty of things going on. We have a bunch of butchering jobs. We turned on auto butcher. That was the main thing that we did last stream. So that all should still be working if I understand correctly. Oh, and our aquifer stuff and our food stuff. We're working on an expanded food storage stockpile because we're butchering a bunch of animals and we reclaimed recently. So a bunch of our stuff is not in barrels. So we need like a little overflow just so that we don't end up wasting a bunch of our food. This is going to be food. I'm just gonna say meat. How about that? I'm just gonna say meat. Though it's also all the animal stuff, right? Like fat and maybe just fat. You know what? We'll do all of it. It's definitely not prepared meals, not booze. We could just do not plants. No, I think we're overflowing on plants. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. And then I think this stockpile might go away at some point if we can collapse it all down into here. But the moment we're rotten. We're rotten. We're trying to throw stuff away here, right? I'm just hoping that they can keep up with things. It's at 66%, so they're gonna push this soon. But we just need people to sit here and actually work on it. They're butchering the animals faster than they can toss the corpses in the fire. There's okay things are probably the best part of Monday. Yeah, that's fair. It's definitely my favorite part of Monday. Hey, look, it's winter. I don't think we did anything. I didn't do anything. Oh my god, look at our beak dog situation down here. Holy cow. Went for a walk. Oh, that's nice. I should have gone. I should have done. Yeah, let's put too many beak dogs. We need them to not lay eggs, maybe. It's too bad I can't just restrict adoration after giving birth to sextuplets. Oh dear. I wish I could restrict these to just the dragons. But I don't think I can. I don't think I can. You store and stockpile. I want to see people actually putting stuff in this wagon here, in this minecart. We are still moving along at 20 frames a second with all these animals going around. It could be a lot worse. The messenger is fighting? Who are you fighting? Oh, that's right. You were stuck in a tree. That's right. Did we free our messenger from the tree? Was that even the tree? I thought you were like down here or something. I know that. So we had a messenger. It was this one, yeah. So let's see. Did people end up back? Not that squad. I think we're just gonna end up disbanding this squad. Maybe. I just screwed it up so much. But I know that we had a messenger request people to come from here. Right? We don't currently have a mission. It doesn't give a report either. But we requested a handful of people back. I don't know how many of them actually showed up. I know that the one that we got a message for was Meepu, but I don't see Meepu. Is Lure here? Lure is here. Our messenger is here. Interesting. You're not like... That's a crab. Under troglodytes in the caves, there's some giraffes in our cage traps. You don't know what happened to Meepu. Meepu may have evaporated. So yeah, I think that's gonna be one of our tasks, is filling with our militia, but I kind of want them to catch up a bit more on the slaughtering, because I'm going to be taking 10 people out of our labor pool, right? So I don't want to lose that all right at once. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, we're working up here. This is getting awfully close to being done. Look at this. If we could like dump the dacite, that'd be great. But if we can finish this, and then we would get our whole little channel here set up. Like it's not leaking anymore. There's no aquifer activity at all. Oh, I love it. Perfect. I did tell them to stop planting more in our plots because we have so much food. We're also gathering our fruit. Look at this. You're even using your step ladder. Look at that. They go up in the trees. They plop down a step ladder, get in the branches, grab a bunch of fruit, come back down. Oh, it's good. Look at that. Look at this efficient little creature. How much are you... You're finding fruit, right? Fruit is disappearing off the ground. But I don't see it showing up in your inventory. I take back my comment about efficiency. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. What about you? What is that? Oh, passion fruit. I had not seen what a passion fruit looks like. Look at that. Paradise nut, sorry. Paradise nuts are huge, apparently. Paradise nuts are the size of a kobold head. I guess. So you successfully grabbed a guava. And you're gonna haul back an individual guava. But you... This is a guava, and then, but like, so I can click on the guava and the custard apples. But like these oranges, like these don't count in some fashion. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I'm wondering if it's like the trees will drop their fruit, but not all that fruit turns into actual edible items. So this one's just going through and like trying but not finding things, but it's just kind of clearing the visual. I don't know. There's just a durian there though. Satisfied at work. Okay, well, as long as you're happy. Where are you going? There shouldn't be a whole lot to grab outside at this point. But also, who knows? We got rid of our zones out here, right? Like we have our fruit gathering zone in here. We used to have it out here, but it's no longer. What did you grab? A bag. Interesting. Okay, has this been pushed? Not yet. What's it at? Still at 66. Do we need, like, can I make a dedicated refuse hauler? Is that a job I can make? Can I add new work detail? We're going to... Because that's used to be how it worked. All the hauling was broken out into different things. Yeah, refuse hauling. And then... push/haul vehicles. I wonder if putting trash into a wheelbarrow counts as refuse hauling? I think I want to try it. We're going to do refuse hauling specifically. Yeah, these are going to be trash bolds. Only selected do this, and we're gonna pick some people who aren't good at other things, like a peasant, a bard, there's a prophet. We don't actually have that many peasants, do we? Maybe more down to the bottom. No, not a ton. Our zombies, our necromancer. We're currently just leaving Shem, the necromancer, out on her own devices. She's on like probationary fortress access. We're gonna take these 4. I'm gonna say these 4 kobolds are dedicated to hauling garbage and nothing else. This is your job. So let's find Selly here. We're working on making potash currently. They'll finish their current jobs, I believe. Making potash is also perfectly fine, realistically. Hey, look, more water buffaloes. Good. We were working on clothing. Oh, and lead coins and steel. We're working on steel. Did that actually happen? Did we actually get steel to happen? Because we go up here, look at our bars. Right, we have some iron. I don't see pig iron yet. Because I think we needed more flux. Is that what was going on? Flux and coal, that's right. We never found coal. We have not found coal yet. We were gonna go down here to try, and of course there's aquifer. But yeah, okay, so here's native copper. It's all dacite because of course. There's some gems. Gabbro pyrite. Gabbro ilmenite. Okay, so nothing obvious. I'm hoping. So we see tetrahedrite and limestone in here, and native copper. So I'm hoping that means that this is a sedimentary layer in here. This is going to be the lowest priority for mining, but we're just gonna do some chunks. I guess I should also do like some lines like this. Or, I mean, this is all microcline. Dacite. Oh, there is hematite over there. Okay. So we're gonna do some exploratory digging just to kind of scope out what's going on here. Maybe we'll find some goodies. Maybe not. Kia is having a tantrum. Is anybody surprised? We have slaughtered some things. We've found warmstone. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, and then the trap is not done, but they're working on it. So. Interesting. Okay, so. Now is the part where we are careful about everything. This is all mica. Actually, we can just do the mica. This is probably a vault. There's gonna be some magma here, right? Can I mark? Can I just do that? Just to like mark where we're detecting magma, or heat rather? We could pop this open. I mean, I'm trying to remember how this goes. It's been a while since I've done this. The thing that we need to be careful is the pockets between the water and lava. But if this is if this itself is magma, then I think we can channel out the roof. And that will just reveal it. But it should not reveal a monster or anything because they don't exist in the same tiles as the magma. They exist in like the neighboring tiles. Twins have hatched. Hooray. We struck gold somewhere. Nice. Sure. I might even... I mean, clearly there's going to be nothing on this level itself, right? So I think we want to keep clearing out like this. We'll do like this. Yeah, and that'll be fine, and then that'll kind of reveal some of our hot spots down here. It's gonna take them forever to get down here and do anything, so we'll leave them there. Oh, look! You're a clother, you're a cook. Can I want to see if our new laborers are working on it. So there's Selly, right? Selly, store item in vehicle. We're not currently hauling anything, but I want to watch you do it. Still marks you as peasant, but if we go over to labor? Yeah, there you are, trash bold. Okay. Here you go. Can I grab it, toss it in? And now where are you going? You're gonna do it again, but you're gonna go to a different stockpile to do it. That's the thing. That's what makes this inefficient, is they don't just stand there and like finish everything in a spot. They like go, there's a job, there's a job, there's a job. And if they have to walk the entire fortress to do that, they will do so. But now you're going down to the trash pit. That's what's going on. And then are you our other one of our others? Nope. You're just also here. Okay, so you're going to grab a cartilage. I'm going to take another store item in vehicle job, but not here. But you are also, you're doing the same thing. Push track vehicle. Okay. You're just a general person. But this is gonna get pushed, right? Oh, that's gonna go away, so that's good. Whee! There it goes. And it's gone. That's something. Giraffe child is fighting. Ban on exports. Things are dead. Striking more things. Running out of pearl ash. I'm gonna guess that the pearl ash is just they haven't gone fast enough. So we have pearl ash. They are working on, or we have potash, they're working on pearl ash right now. We have logs. Okay, they're working on it. They're working on it. I want to check our actual kitchen area again. I want to see someone come in here and just knock this out. The other thing we could do, maybe, is try and make the pathing between these different spots more efficient, so that if people had to hop between them, they would at least do so quicker. Oh, let's see, look at this! Oh, this is just gonna immediately fill. Come on, you gotta put some barrels in here. We have barrels. We have barrels. That is not the problem. And there's some, we're getting some rotten skins in here because we're not dealing with them fast enough. I'm not gonna worry about dye for the moment. Go check down here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, perfect. So that did reveal our magma here. So now there's no reason not to dig these. But now we know that there's a little bit of magma here and here. Interesting, okay. And zircons, hooray. I don't think... I think we're safe to mine out horizontally from here. Like, this stone is warm, but it's because of what's beneath. I think... Oh, I really don't even want to risk it. There is gold here, though. I think this level is safe. Let's do a channel here. Not as a that. And then we'll do one here. And we'll do one here. And that's just gonna give us a little bit more revealed in here. But now, oh look, some water. And then this stone is safe. This is not. There's gonna be a water patch in here somewhere. And then... like, this is safe. Or no. There could be a thing right here. Right? There could just be a thing there. And by thing, I mean treasure and or monster. Because they appear in the same places. So I think what's going to happen here is we're going to take a peek, realistically. I'm also going to put, well, maybe not. I think we're just gonna do that. We're gonna, or did that even work? Yes, okay, so someone's gonna come down and smooth it. We're gonna put some fortifications in it, and if there's anything hiding inside, we will see it before it has access to us. We could do the same. I kind of want to leave the water. We can drain this, right? But it's not gonna, like, it's not gonna go all the way around to here, right? That's not that much magma. The thing I tend to like to do more frequently. Yeah, there you go. But that's going to be all of the magma, right? We would have seen more wormstone in here if there was more magma in here. That tells us nothing about, you know, water patches or all the gaps between everything. We can definitely do here. That's sapphire. Like, there could be some... I mean, this is going to be water, right? This is going to be water. So that means if I connect these two, we can kind of just merge the two, essentially. Water and magma cancel each other out. Right? Is that how it works? I'm also gonna put, we have some rocks down here. For the sake of safety, I'm gonna put floors in here. Just because if a monster pops out and we have to run, fewer open pits of magma, I think is generally wise. Okay, Pearl Ash keeps canceling. That's all fine. Giraffe is fighting. Caravan has arrived. Excellent. Our Kobold caravan has arrived. You're gonna do your thing. Eventually. Are you even a miner? Or it's a... No, because it's a smooth wall thing. Okay, there we go. Now. Nope. This one. There we go. Giraffe has reverted. Okay, so we'll give them a moment to work on all of that. Let's come back up and check our garbage situation. Because I want to check on this while I'm passing by. I am waiting for them to get... Someone's apparently coming up for that. All the stupid aquifer. And there's no room in here, guys. I wish there was some setting or something for like, if the stockpile is full, leave a spot open for a barrel. At least get a barrel in there. Or what if we do... I mean, this is progressing. 45, it must have been pushed. Must have already been pushed and it's half full again. Yeah, here you are. Ilt, I think you're one of our trash bowls. Yeah, here's a trash bowl. You're just gonna do it? No. If I look at them, they do it weird. They're fine unless I watch. You are storing, you are also one of them. Right? So you're grabbing. You're hauling. It's a whole corpse. Is that what you're hauling? Or no, just bone, a stack of bone. You got it in there. And then you take another store item in vehicle job and you're grabbing that one. Good. Good. Grab that. Yeah, okay, perfect. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. We want to see someone stand here and just clear out the whole dang stockpile. I'm almost tempted to say, like, I wish I could, like, pause a stockpile. Hello, Policy Madness. Greetings. Too many animals is my watchword. It's... Yup. I tolerated it for a long time because it's a kobold fort, right? It's meant to be chaos, but it's a lot of chaos. And now, of course, we're creating different chaos, but in doing so. But we now have 4 kobolds dedicated to dealing with to refuse hauling and nothing else. And I'm finding that the fact that we have 3 different refuse stockpiles is going to be the thing. Maybe I just say, because these are for like invaders. So maybe I just need to say that this no longer takes the animal corpses, right? So not llamas, not alpacas, not sheep, not water buffaloes, not dogs, not beak dogs, not giant cave spiders, Not dragons. Not cats. And of course, that's just the corpses themselves, right? I need to also do... from here, right? And then also from here. Ugh. Really? I want that to be simpler. Because I don't want here, I'd have to do that same thing for each of these categories for each of the piles. Well, I guess I'll just get to it then. Ordered $80 worth of plants and pots from Etsy and got a package today with 1 plant in it. Oh god. Hope the seller has a good explanation. Yeah, hopefully that's... Could it just be a multiple shipment kind of a thing? Otherwise, yeah. That's an email. Sheep. I need buffalo. I need cave spiders. Cave dragon. Dog, beak dog. Cat. Water buffalo. Okay. But then also here. This is silly. This is kind of silly. Alpaca, llama, cave dragon, cave spider, dog, beak dog, cat. And then, like, all the bones and teeth, like, each individual category, honestly, I would need to go through each of those. I could, like, restrict physical access to here, but if there's a stockpile in the fortress that they can't access, they're still gonna, like, have jobs show up for it? Oh. Uh-oh. Unless... Aha! Okay. Oh, that was scary for a moment. It's a good thing we didn't just poke that one. We just... Antelope devil? Neat. An astonishing memory. Where's... Very large, three-eyed antelope, twisted into humanoid form. It squirms and fidgets. Its flax hair is patchy, but wears deadly dust. Uh-oh. We have a deadly dust monster. Antelope has deadly dust. It sure does. Hello, Lanix. We have a dusty antelope. Dust probably goes through fortifications, right? And of course now, yeah, it sure does. Oh, dear. That could be very bad. That could be extremely bad. It even goes up. Oh, no. Hello, Yevon. How's it going? Things got a little more intense rapidly here. Deadly dust may or may not inflict syndrome. Yeah. I even had... Don't you use glass for construction to find out what's underneath? I don't. I consider that to be a little, just a tiny bit exploity. I try not to do exploits too frequently. But of course that would have prevented this exact situation, so... You know. It would have revealed it without releasing the dust. This is like one of the very few situations where that would have a very material impact. So that's cool. Usually does, and sometimes a syndrome is no big deal, sometimes it's pretty scary, yeah. And then, like, the dust can be tracked around, right? Like, I need to quarantine this, right? Engaging in retail therapy for reasons I don't fully understand. Yeah, well, we can take guesses, right? Plants are great. Now's the right time to be buying plants, right? Time of year. We'll go to a nursery at some point, but it's still pretty cold here. One of your kobolds took dust to the face. You have a test subject. We sure do. I mean, nothing's happened so far. This is also one of our... This is a legendary fighter. Oh no. If I lose a legendary fighter to antelope dust... And then you've been exposed, right? It's all, I can see it visually here. I got caught in dust in the underground. That's very annoying. Let's hope it's just annoying. We're gonna say... I'm gonna mark the ones that have been exposed. Here's what I'm gonna do. So my understanding, I've never actually had to deal with this so directly. Usually it's like a forgotten beast, it does a dust, and then it didn't actually do anything, and then we ignore it. Hydrate, I have tea here. Started a Reddit sub for office gardening and have been posting daily pictures. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, stretch, I guess. What do you mean stretch? I haven't been sitting in this chair all day. I swear. My understanding of dust is that it can be washed or that if they walk through some water, it'll wash them off, right? What if I do, I have space under here. What if I do this? What if I make a little, just a little pool of water here, right? Fill it up to 3 or 4, I think to 3, and they'll still walk through it, but just get wet and hopefully rinse themselves off. That's how that works, right? I kind of need the 2 of them that are down there to not come up until then. So we're just gonna temporarily... Up to 3 they'll pass through, at 4 they swim. Yeah, okay. But 3 will still, like, rinse them off, right? I guess that's the main thing. I'm gonna temporarily Cask of Amontillado our friends down there. Until we're ready for them to come back. And in the meantime, let's observe. Even 2 will cleanse? Okay, good to know. And 1 would evaporate, so we definitely don't want that. Yeah, yes, all that's still... Whatever, okay. I even had the thought. I had the thought and didn't even voice it that maybe we should put a pillar here so that if there is a creature here, then it blocks line of sight as people come down. Because as it is right now, no one's gonna be able to use this stair without seeing it. Like, ignoring the dust. It's just line of sight is gonna prevent anyone from, like, getting down here in a useful manner. We could... I mean, it's an antelope, right? Are antelope devils flammable? Will this melt if I douse it in lava? Never the slightest bit cheerful about anything. Yeah? Antelope double frozen extract coating. Squid, how's it going? Dwarves! Mostly, we have a dwarf. These are mostly kobolds. And our new antelope friend. Imagine being that antelope devil, you're trapped in rock for untold ages and then finally see some light, only be stuck behind fortifications. Yeah. I mean, it does rarely feel discouraged. Never feels discouraged. I mean, it's fine, right? She's fine, clearly. An incredibly calm demeanor. See, like, it's more like you poke a hole in the wall, you're mining a little hole in the wall, a bunch of dust comes out, and you just, like, see an eyeball, and there's an antelope demon back there going like, hey, let me out. Been doing good, making Dwarf Fortress Twitch integration. Interesting. Tell me more. What are you integrating? That's interesting. You see all those boulders getting pushed back by the dust? I did not, but you're right. They are all back here. Dust is serious business. Interesting. Are you... I mean, we can actually see... Oh, it's just the eyeballs. Kia here has been blasted with dust, and only the eyeballs have been covered in dust. Is that a good or a terrifying thing? And then you are down here. You have received a lot more because you have a lot less clothing. Interesting. Because you don't have a face mask. Oh dear. It's literally what you have exposed gets dusted. And then I imagine that there's others... We're so far down here. I imagine there's other people down here, like, on their way to grab a job. I guess I should cancel the pending jobs, right? Can I... I'm just gonna cancel them. I don't want more people coming down here. We can avoid it. Okay. Can redeem to automatically naming a dwarf. Excellent. Making more. Checking stats and skills. That's cool. Post in Discord. Interesting. Is there a way for the streamers? That's my first question. You say anything. Someone decides to redeem an inappropriate name. Be banned because I have to make a list in the script. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's true. If we had the ability to just like approve and disapprove, that would solve that. I don't know. I don't imagine you have a way of like comparing against like my Twitch banned words, right? Because we can set those all automatically. I don't know if you can. Whole point of this is that I don't have to do anything. Oh yeah, that's fair. Cool. That sounds fun. I'm mostly putting off unpausing. I think our cave entrance down here will become okay, right? Yeah, there's you. But I think you're coming back up. Pause, you can handle this. Okay, well, I'm gonna watch here at the very least. Yeah, they were still bouncing around. Oh, but the puff of dust is done now. But you're just gonna be stuck. You're just gonna be stuck here. The battle rages. And now you're covered. Oh, well. You're covered. And then where'd our other... Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Clean self. Yeah? Yeah, you are completely covered. Okay, well, I should keep an eye on that one, because you're going to get out. Covered in what? A coating of that kobold owns something. Oh. Which one? Their eyes will be covered with their eye liquid, right? Where'd you go? Antelope Devil Frozen Extract Coating. This is... That's all that stuff. This is... Oh, you're covered in your own... Oh. No, what is this? Are you, like, bleeding out already? Unpause for a few and check health. Yeah, tired. Uh-oh. Are you just gonna melt? I mean, you technically no longer have the dust on you. You're just gonna get stuck down here. I can't tell what it is. I want... Curse you, ellipses. There's not a way to see, like, those in further detail, right? Oh, are you gonna make it out? Okay, well that's... good. Oh, health description. So far, so good. Massive jagged scar. That's gonna be from something old, right? This is a military kobold. Get provisions. I would rather you wash up. I don't know if this is like blood or sweat or what. Okay, well... I guess now I want to keep an eye on our cave entrance down here. I would love for this to get done. You're just gonna go down. And then our guard captain is gonna get stuck down here, maybe? If only you could do it on the other side of the wall. Or whoever does the next one, I guess. And then I'm gonna make a pit, right? I'm gonna do, or a pond. Just here. And designate as a pond. And we have buckets, right? We have buckets. I know a lot of those have things in them. But I think we have some empty buckets. You're gonna get stuck back here, but you're just a shearer. I care less about you. Okay, good job. You did it. Okay, at the very least, worst case scenario, we are quarantined down here. Yeah, there you are. Oh, and Older's down there. This is not one of the ones that was dusted. Oh, and then that canceled. It was probably someone who was down there who got that job. Yeah, you're all gonna be upset with me, aren't you? That's all fine. We have friends to trade with. Let's check our other one. Ty here. You're no longer trying to clean self, you're trying to clean. You're still covered in the dust and not whatever else is happening to the other one. Oh, and Irsi's down here. We have an adventurer down here. But you didn't get any on you. No, but you are tracking your blood around. Ty's blood. You are just slowly bleeding. You are injured and dizzy. Oh no. So maybe you got more of a... You might not be okay. Description. I mean, so far, but you are dizzy and vision lost is bad, right? Diagnosis required. What if, bear with me, all your miners are stuck downstairs? It's possible. You are there. Nope. Our Reaper is here. And you are there. You're just going to eat. And you are up here. Okay. This one, Solon here, our dwarf miner has been with us for a while. And she's done a lot of mining for us. So I'm glad that she's not at risk here, at the very least. Where am I? I love this fortress, but I get lost in it so many times. I'm hoping like we might lose Ty here. You are injured. I almost hope that you can make it to the hospital so we can learn about what's going on here. I wonder if it's a matter of like this coating, this dust is still on you, right? It hasn't gone away. You haven't got any, right? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. You are bleeding though. Look at this. Shamed fatal. You're cleaning up your own blood. Dizzy, injured, bleeding on the ground, cleaning up your own blood as it's pouring out of your face. Just kobold things. Hi, Orc with a bow. How's it going? This might be terrible. Welcome. Stay away, Irsi. Do not touch. Do not touch. I almost want to like... Here. We're gonna have to deal with it, but we're gonna have to be very careful about doing so. So I'm actually gonna put... I put a floor there. No, we just need to do it. This will break our upstairs, but we can fix that. I don't want anyone going down there. If anyone steps down, I imagine that if anyone sets foot on this tile, they're gonna get dusted immediately. And that will be bad. So I'm just gonna close it off. And hey, look, there's a little bit of water. And we're mining out this one, right? Someone's on their way. Someone's on their way. Come most recent fort. It's a volcano island, slowly sealing up the top. Excellent. Volcanoes are great. Volcanoes are the best. How's our... Oh, geez. All of our stockpiles are just... nonsense now. I would love for them to be able to collapse all this down. Hey, look, we even pushed our cart again. In theory, it's... Where'd it go? Where'd our cart go? Did it fly off? Did we... I mean, it did empty. And you were, like, currently moving? That's fun. So they're gonna pop up here and here, right? Or no, oh, you're pushing up. That's good. Where did... Someone's probably, like, manually pushing it upstairs. I bet what I need to do here is do a thing right here. Because it can come careening down that hill pretty quickly. Do like here. Boop. Cool. Okay, so now there we go. Okay, so there's at least some water here. I'm gonna wait for them to get to like 2, so at least it doesn't evaporate. And then we're gonna let them come out of there. But let's check on our friends here. You haven't managed to get anywhere. You are still covered in the coating. You are still not, thank God. Vision somewhat impaired. Nothing in the description yet. I think I might even just... No, if we could even get like just one more bucket's worth in there, I think I'll open it up. Because I'm really worried about this evaporating the instant before someone walks through it, and that being like the thing. The mistake, right? Took me about an hour and to sit and manually place walls where dwarves could actually build it in a straight line rather than randomly building parts of the wall and then not being able to reach the other parts. Yep. DF hack actually helps with that if you want to do DF hack things. And I find it to be one of the more useful things that DF hack does. Especially in like you can see up here, we're working on, like I'm trying to fill all this in. Of course we have just a random item here that I want someone to move, but it'll specifically like suspend everything that would be blocked and then just unblock them one by one as it goes. And it's great. Otherwise, it's a very manual process. Is it you? Are you? Nope, you're coming to clean. I want to see, is someone working on it? Nope, that was wrong buttons. No. No. No one's working on it. There we go. Okay. I think that will be fine. I'm gonna let them fill it up a bit more. But let's take these down. Check on our friends again. Now it says healthy. You are still covered in dust. Now you're unconscious, but you're sleeping. Interesting. Did you get over it? Is this a short-term thing? Are we that lucky? Kia here is fine. Whatever Kia was covered in is gone. Okay. Okay. I think we might be okay. Okay, now we're opening it up. So now everyone's gonna come out. I'm gonna take a look at everyone as they walk through. Now you're gonna be covered in water. Totally fine. That's what we want. Everyone's getting a bath. Or I could get to the top of the volcano, start sealing process. Sealing a volcano? Hello, Orion. How's it going? Sorry, I'm behind on chat here. That was a nightmare, but I got done. Also tormented by burbmen. Oh, interesting. Yeah. It's funny how the animal people kind of adopt the behavior of the animal that they are. So like Kia people will steal all your stuff. I focus on posting info in Discord and put minimal stuff in chat. Totally up to you. I am definitely interested to hear about it in at least in Discord. You're welcome to chat about it in here. Find a DF hack is somewhat buggy. I mean, yeah, DF hack is just kind of somewhat buggy, right? I don't know if I've noticed specific bugs to that, at least recently. I trust it for walls. There's things I don't trust it for. But like you have a long corridor and you just want to fill it, or like a wall. Like if you're building a wall and you just want to build another layer on the wall, and the thing that they need to do is just like one at a time, I find it works okay for that. How's the rebuild going? We're going. We're slaughtering a bunch of animals. We had to put a couple of people on refuse hauling duty exclusively. So I'm hoping we're gonna get through all of our refuse. We also found a nasty monster that spat a bunch of dust at us. You were down here, but you're gonna go work on cleaning yourself. You are still covered in it. Okay, I guess we should just keep an eye on you then. Remember last time we just got back from adventure mode? Yep. We're working on it. We've gotten most of our. Oh, we have some things going on. We need to trade with the caravan as well. Of course, the last several times the kobolds have been here, they didn't manage to actually fully unload their stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, here we go. Dunk. Nice. Okay. Good. Now there is a dusting of antelope devil frozen extract in this water, but I think that's fine. I'm gonna keep you marked as this in case we ever see like something further down the line. Something happens for some reason. I'm gonna learn basic game first, totally. Feel that my suffering will feed into my worlds and add more to them. Absolutely. Also upset that black bronze is only used for arts and crafts because I want black clad army. Oh, you can't make armor out of black bronze? You can definitely make it out of bronze. I misinterpreted what I asked. Meh. The thing tells you info. Oh, yeah, okay. I totally misinterpreted you. Tells you info. Should it put the fancy info in Discord and mini info in chat? Sure. I mean, it depends on how busy your chat is, right? If you got 1,000 people watching, it's gonna get lost. But if there's only a couple people, then like if it's, you know, my side stream, you could keep up with it. There is spoiler stuff that can achieve your goal. Isn't there always? Also crapshoot, yep. Total crapshoot. That's actually what we're working on right now. We're open up our crapshoots. gotten divine metal from your second cavern. So we have one gigantic cavern, because of world gen, and we went through and we opened up all of our cavern vaults. I had them all listed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We opened up a dozen cavern vaults, and one of them contained something. Every single, like 11 out of 12 were empty. Not even monsters. Twitch chat doesn't support new line. Oh, yeah, so it's gonna be gross looking. This stockpile's looking better. Oh, so we had a couple of our citizens join the merchants because I have that DF hack thing enabled because that's been keeping our grumpies away. I don't recognize any of these names as important people. Milker, planter, gem cutter. Yeah, I think that's all fine. We're gonna have to deal with that. We're killing animals. We're finding things. Maybe. Okay, let's deal with the caravan. They're probably still. I don't know why there's a bunch of tetrahedrite in here. I don't feel like that was me. Unless it was extremely unintentional. Okay. Broker requested. Let's move some goods. The problem with animals is that you can hardly slaughter your way into control because you wind up with a bazillion meat. Yes. A bazillion meats. And our food stockpiles are nonsense right now because when you reclaim, all of your stuff comes out of your barrels. So they're working on trying to collapse the stockpiles back into barrels, but like they're just like completely exploded. It's great. I want to look for bins. I want to look for some of our nice finished good bins. Not that one. Not that one. Probably not that one. Maybe a bunch of clothing. Where's our maybe they're not in bins. Are we still making, here we go. This one. We should still be making shell crafts, just on repeat forever. Also a couple of gold things. Let's just do that. My latest embark, I brought cats, dogs, and alpacas. I've been actively avoiding buying more animals. Like year 2 of this fortress had literally 0 animals. We embarked with some animals, but then we had a dwarf go on a rampage very early in our history and killed basically every animal we had, which was not many. And now look at us. Half the things that we're swimming in are things that you wouldn't even be able to trade normally. We have all these, like our llamas and alpacas and sheep. Makes sense, right? They've just been there reproducing for 16 years. Or like 15 years probably, but... beak dogs, cave dragons came from adventuring. And giant cave spiders came from, whatchamacallem, migrants. There we go. You ended up back here. Okay, and you're getting filled. Okay, perfect. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. There's still a lot of stuff here in the butcher shops, but they're working on it. Jeez, I really wish there was a way to just tell them to get a barrel in there. Maybe I do this. Maybe I'm gonna say dump some of these rocks. All this allanite. Does allanite melt? Can I melt the allanite? It is magma safe, dang it. Well, we'll dump a couple, and I guess just hope that barrels show up in there first? I guess I can also do, how about this? How about this? I'm going to erase. No, I need to go in here and erase those two tiles. I'm trying to melt some of our excess stone. Like, we're melting a bunch of dacite, but a bunch of the stone that we've been mining through is all magma safe, so I can't melt it. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. And there's Darko, crawling on the ground there. There's the top half of Darko, crawling along, all in a bin. Played an evil embark for a while, actually got bored with it after one of my founders was mauled to death by a zombie kitten. Perfect. I became very paranoid about locking up the fortress between caravans. Actually got monotonous. Yeah. I mean, that's losing is fun, right? If you make it too safe, it becomes not fun. Oh, we can actually trade. Oh my god. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Now, you brought some cut gems, and some rough gems, and some rope, and some instruments, and toys, and a cat. Should we buy a cat? Milk barrels. We have so much cheese. I turned off cheese years ago. Actually, might have turned cheese back on. I think I turned off milking and turned back on cheese. We should check on that. Bronze breastplate. Bronze boots. Steel helm. That's actually tempting. Literally half my world is evil, like haunted biomes, terrifying biomes, and others that are spooky. Interesting. That's... half is a lot. How old is your world? Pigtail seeds, rocknut seeds, plump helmet spawn. I want other things. No, that's all fine, whatever. Large gems. Do we want more large gems? I could buy steel anvils and melt them down for armor. Fish, plants, so on and so forth. 150, 160 years. Wow, interesting. Usually it takes a couple hundred years for a world to be, like, really, really evil, right? Surprisingly, a calm embark is more interesting to me because I can futz around building conservatories. I'm currently doing a no-chop wood fortress. Oh, interesting. So you're just trading for wood? Some scrolls? Sources understood. I want to say we have doubts about animal diets, maybe? I know we have combustion before and after because that's the perfect title. I want to say that one was written here even. Not that I can examine it from that menu. Let's say we're gonna have gems. I'm not worried about having gems. The thing is, the kobolds don't really bring anything we need at this point. We can ask for some of these completed instruments. I think that's probably worth it. I think that steel helmet would be worth it. That's already gonna be too much, though. We can do these four gold items. And I think I'm okay with trading everything in here. There's a large gem, but it's worth 20, so whatever. There are some large gems in here. I guess I want to do this, right? And we'll just do not that, not that. Keep the shinies. Trade the missile shells. Keep the shinies. We should come up with a different place to put the large gems, I guess. Yeah, let's just... Can I... Nope, not quite. I'm okay with not having it. We could grab some of these large gems. Large bloodstone. Let's just do that. Perfect. All what is imported, wow. I brought a bunch with me on Embark, and every time the humans and dwarves show up, I negotiate a trade agreement for max wood. Usual conservatory strategies: cut down all the trees in the area, build a conservatory, let new trees grow in. This time I'm building it around existing territory. Cool. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute. I mean, that's basically what we did here. I did... Where am I? Here. So we dug this. So this is all new growth. I also had to hack in the dirt because I misunderstood how trees work. But like this used to be the hillside. We just channeled straight down. And we're working on putting glass over it. And then all of these trees have grown in here. I've been, you know, chopping down the trees that aren't fruit trees, but that's been like 5 trees. There's been like a handful of acacias in here, but everything else has just naturally been a fruit tree. That's just the place we live. Like all these bitter oranges, guavas, durians. We're turning olives into oil. All sorts of stuff here. Greenhouse maxing, it's so good. And they're perfectly safe. I mean, like, we're not even done with our roof. And, like, birds could fly in here. But like, I can treat that as inside. I don't need to be worried about, oh, are they gathering fruit when we're about to get a siege or something? They're just in there. It's fine. Okay, Nadka has become clan voice. You were clan voice before, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Nadka. Okay, we are slaughtering things. Okay, and then we're good. Okay, so now we did close this off. Oh, you got up. How did you manage that? How'd you do that? We'll just dig down like this. Are you okay? No health problems. You're just still down here. Okay, that's interesting. See, now there's still like goat stuff in here. I also did a clean owned command when we first reclaimed, so everyone's been throwing all their junk away. Can I pause a route? How do I temporarily disable some of this? Because I only want them to use these stockpiles under specific circumstances. Maybe the trick is to... It's just going to be only goblins, right? And then we'll end up getting none. Well, right. Yeah, no items. I don't want any items. It's gonna be goblins. Goblins. Actually, goblin skulls. Well, we're not gonna... We don't make totems out of goblin skulls, right? None but goblins. None but goblins. And then that's all gonna be not, and then that's not. So everything else should end up not here. Like even this buckler. I guess I'll just turn it off for now. These are situational stockpiles, but I don't have a way of telling them to use them situationally. None. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Finally off work, time to bike home in the pouring rain. Oh. Yeah, it's been wet here. Which is not that surprising, but it's that time of year where everything's soaking all the time. Horrendous downpour and slacks. Ugh. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a new food stockpile. Not prepared meals. Oh, not prepared meals. Not drink. I mean, really, it should just be plants. It should be plants and meat. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do plants. We're gonna do meat. It's going to accept a barrel because it's size of 1. I'm gonna wait until there's a barrel there. Gonna wait until there's a barrel, and then we'll feed into it. That will help, I think. Sog season? We are mid-sog season. Luckily me, I've lived in one my whole life, so rain is actually one of my favorite weathers. OP and dubs, yeah. I love it here. I'm not quite used to the kind of rain here. Like I'm used to rainstorms. I'm used to like thunderstorms, which is just a different kind of weather, right? Oh, did you just put something there anyway? You just put something there anyway? I should have waited. It shouldn't have accepted anything until a barrel got put there. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Merchants are gonna leave. Here, I'm gonna put in a food stockpile that accepts nothing. You can accept a barrel. Please put a barrel there. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. But weather. So I grew up in Colorado, which is a different climate than here. We would get snow, of course, but the summer was just always like intense rainstorms, like thunderstorms, and I'm used to that, or I had been used to that. And coming here, it's like it's always raining. It's not always raining, but it's always raining. But it's never the same kind of rain. It's like an actual rainstorm. It's always just like petit, 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 right? It's just spitting. But like actual legit storms feel so rare. I kind of miss the thunder sometimes. Bax and Stozu here lead miscellaneous object demonstration. Stozu has run out of things to teach. What are your skills at? 31 fighter. Stozu here. Stozu's got it handled. Stozu's been here teaching skills for years now. She's run out of things to teach and is now teaching everyone to just throw stuff. Lead crossbow demonstration. Individual combat drill. Like how no one's actually partaking in this miscellaneous object demonstration. Elf Scholar is visiting. Kia is tantruming, as is tradition. Okay, now there is a barrel. I'm gonna remove this stockpile because it's silly now. But this is just gonna be like that, and then this stockpile is going to feed into this stockpile. And now this can accept we're just gonna say plants. I'm just gonna say it can accept plants. And I could replicate that in a couple different places just to get a couple different barrels going, but I think I'm gonna do that and see how they get along. If they can just free up enough space to get some more barrels in there, then it would be fine. Still a lot of garbage. The garbage is being dealt with. There is still stuff up here, but I don't see them working on it. These have been emptied. Those are both empty. That's what I would prefer. I'd rather them not be here using these stockpiles. I want them just garbage goes into here and then to here and then you push it. I want that to be the whole garbage cycle. Anyway, what else were we working on? We're working on digging. Oh, we were mining. We were working down here. We're hoping that maybe we'll find coal someday. We've been here for 16 years and we have not found coal. There's limestone. There's hematite. We've not found much iron ore. More hematite, hematite. I think we need to just like this is the right kind of layer, right? We have we have gypsum, we have limestone in some places, hematite and malachite, more limestone. So copper itself I don't care about. I don't think the dacite is technically what we want, but there is hematite going through it. So maybe let's do... We're gonna do an auto mine for this hematite. I'm not gonna do this one because I don't want to go all the way out there, but we'll do like that, and that, and that. I don't think, because this is copper. This is this copper vein. Starting to rain there, that's fair. You get plenty of rain too. The UK and the PNW has similar climate, I feel. Like not exactly the same, but I feel like there's a lot of similarities. Tetrahedrite, we don't need more tetrahedrite. I'm gonna say let's do this. Because that should just peter out in here somewhere. And then there's malachite, malachite, limestone. Yeah. And then up here, more tetrahedrite, more dacite. I think we're just gonna do some of this. Just see what we have. Okay. Now, this nonsense. Now that we've averted catastrophe, we still have a thing to deal with, right? We're not really out of the woods here. I'm tempted to see if this thing is flammable. It's made of flesh, right? It's made of antelope. I know antelope burns. Meager creativity, poor analytical abilities, poor kinesthetic sense, and quite poor focus. Very similar to the UK. Switzerland gets thunderstorms. Oh, cool. Hello, Trash Mac. How's it going? We have an antelope. We have a dusty antelope. We managed to not kill our fortress with it. But I think what we're gonna do here, I think we're gonna channel out this tile so I don't accidentally open up some other thing over here. But I think this is gonna be water, right? This is gonna be water. I think I want to mine right here. And I think I want to wait to do that until I put floors here. I also hope someone can make it down to do this. Also, that'll get done eventually. I'm going to put in these floors so we don't have more catastrophes. Yeah, this is saying, well, no one can get down there because of the thing. So we want this to get done. Which I don't see why they couldn't. Right, there shouldn't be any reason that they couldn't get here. Good, I'd ask how the fort goes, but it seems tense. It's a little tense. I mean, it's mostly okay. We're mostly slaughtering animals. We're mostly trying to clean up. But, like, the first potential spot for something to be hiding in was hiding something. And it just immediately blew dust everywhere. It was like a panic and like, oh, quarantine! Baths for everyone! But I think we're out of the thick of that. Oh, I guess I should check. Oh, I know. I bet I know what happened here. Did I make this? I filled it up too deep. I filled it too deep. I forgot about it. So we're going to remove the zone. But now I need to get 2 or 3 out of there. I guess I could just make it bigger, right? If it were a 2x2, then it would just be depth of 3. So I'm going to remove these 2 traps. That'll be the simple answer. And trying to get our stockpiles back in order, because we'd ventured and then came back. Sleep time. Okay, sounds good. Have a good night, JM. Hey, look! It's working a little bit. There's a whole bunch of animal stuff up here. Good luck rest of the week. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good luck with your stuff too. I will see you back here on Thursday. We'll be right here. I'll be right here waiting for you. I'm gonna do that with like, I think getting rid of these rocks makes sense. So I don't just like have to dump food and then bring the food back. I'm gonna dump that. I'm gonna erase this tile and then put in a new tile that will currently accept nothing. Or I guess I want it to accept a barrel, right? I'm just gonna say barrel. I want to fiddle with our militia too, because I think I just bugged this. I think our rhino squad is just gone. Yeah, I want to start a new squad. I want to start a new squad. Hopefully that gets its barrel. Look at this. There's still a lot of garbage, but they are working on it. We're gonna have so much fat. Look at all this fat and tallow. Goodness gracious. We could sell so much soap. Okay. So militia. So we have 3 primary squads, right? We have squad number 1, which has our adventurers in it primarily, plus some other things. We have our second squad, which is for melee. They're just all wearing bronze and doing melee stuff. And then third squad is ranged. And then fourth squad was raiders. But I think I broke it because we embarked while they were on the world map, I think is what happened. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna straight up disband this squad. I'm gonna straight up disband the squad. Did that not work? I'm not allowed to disband the squad. Can I just remove... remove the people? That might be better to do anyway. And then this number 1 person here is like technically our... What are you? Shaz is our clan tactician. I think I need to change that. I think our clan tactician should be as or so. We're patrolling? Oh, this is our patrol. Yeah, well, maybe that is what I want. Because they're not going to be in combat as often, but you're still doing combat stuff. What was it? No, it's... You are entanglement of crews. You're in both? You're in... No, I'm looking at the wrong person. That one. Right? Willful sockets. You are legendary at many things. So yeah, I think I want you... to be our tactician. Right? Or can they not... Can they not be both? Can I just leave you vacant for the moment? And then remove you? No. Oh, I can actually. Okay. So that keeps the squad. I don't know if I want that. I think I'm going to start clean with this squad, right? I don't know if it has, like, weird leftover orders or something. So I'm going to disband the squad. Okay, that time it worked. So now we don't have a clan tactician. I would love for it to be one of these. Oh, click there. But like this other one, so you can't be a squad leader. Can I make Stozu? Should Stozu be our leader? Our clan tactician? I think Stozu's gonna be our tactician. You're a novice tactician, so now you have something else to get better at. So now if we go find Stozu. Clan tactician, frozen hunter. Now you're... Interestingly, these don't count as your uniform? So you're gonna, yeah, so you're gonna like refresh all your gear now. I hope you get more. Well, we'll let that be. We'll let that be. Master organizer. Jeez, look at Stozu here. High master teacher. And knows the philosophy of individual happiness. Okay, I want to look back at our cave entrance, right? Did these not? Oh, because no one can get over there. Duh. Duh. Yeah. What a mess. Beak dog pup found dead is interesting. There you go. Okay, so now these can be done. Good. We have a starving mule. I don't really care about a starving mule. Butcher the mule. Thieving creature. There's a rat underground, yeah. Okay, still a lot of garbage, but it is being dealt with. It is actively being dealt with. Look at this. Okay, so now we have you, and you. All three of you here. Tossing stuff in a minecart. That's much better. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a new squad, right? And see, now it wants to make like one of them. So I need to do another guard captain. Need to make a new squad. Earsea is a skilled tactician. Are you... Oh, it did take you out. Interesting. Is that what I want? All the people who are worth turning into our clan tactician are people I would rather just like be in a squad and available to fight. Stozu's too valuable to not be in a fighting position, I think. So I'm gonna put Stozu back there. It's gonna free you from there, so clearly those are exclusive to each other. So, clan tactician, I think maybe that's gonna be Earsea. If you are skilled at tacticking, let's find Earsea here. The Weaver. You've had an injury at some point. Lower front teeth are gone. Crater of Droll Urk. Yeah, that's right. You've been with us for a while. Droll Urk is one of our older ones. And you've made no friends here. You have a cool face scar. And you're a legendary fighter, but you're not in a squad, right? Did we take you out of a squad? Is that what happened? So maybe that's what makes sense. Maybe it's a retired fighty person becomes the clan tactician. I think I like that. And that didn't remove anyone, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. So now I want to create a new squad from just a fresh guard captain. So we have clan tactician and caravan tactician. That's what's screwing me up. This mod changed a bunch of the nobles' names, or all the nobles' names. And then Canner and Stozu are both adventurers. Canner less significantly. I think we're just gonna give it to someone new. We could give it to our elf. We could tell our elf to go raid the world map. I don't know. I wish I could organize my fortress by, like, just the fighter skill. You can kind of do that when you're, like, in in here, right? Melee potential. Hey, look, our dwarf and our other dwarf and people who are already in squads. And then you are a weaver. You're probably a very good weaver. I think that's what that is. Our dingo cleaver, our chief diagnostician. Shizad here would probably not be a bad choice. You're not currently in a squad, right? Yeah, it'll tell us if you're in a squad. I think maybe you. Shizad Sorciak. Oh, here. Shizad Sorciak. You are our new guard captain. Getting a new squad for Shizad. You are gonna get... Oh, geez. What of these are good? I think maybe... I wish I could view these. I wish I could view and just edit uniforms. I think we're gonna do that. The Reticence of Midnight. That's a fantastic name. Our new squad is called the Reticence of Midnight. And if I look at your equipment, right? Right. And then individual choice melee. I think that's what we want. I think that's what we had it as. You can just choose whatever you want. And exact matches replaces, they get their toga if they can find one. I think that is indeed what we want. So now I want to fill some of these positions. I'm going to exclude other squads, officials, nobility, infants, hates combat, and maimed. So everyone. And of course, our adventurers just keep popping up at the tops of these lists. Fish cleaner, proficient fighter, yeah. Welcome to the squad. Woodworker, yeah. Milker, planter, yeah. You all have special things that you're doing. Tanner, armor user. Oh, it's our dusted one. You know what? Why not? If you seem to be okay. Glassmaker. We're gonna call that a squad. They aren't gonna get their own individual rooms. They are gonna get the same schedule, right? I wanna say that these are all the same. Train off, train off, train off. Okay. And then, nope. I want to view. I meant to like offset these. And then you have your wall orders, that's right. I think I'm gonna take this one and paste it here. All good. So they're not gonna get their own individual rooms, because I don't intend for them to be here very much, right? They're gonna eventually they're just gonna kind of pop in and pop out. I'm going to allow them to train here. But otherwise, they're good. And now we just need to make sure that we're training all of our dragons. Which looks like we're doing good. We have a bunch of war dragons. And we're still working on it too. And we have more. Our Grandmaster Animal Trainer has been getting really good at... Oh, and we're slaughtering some of these. We do have so many. Yeah, actually, let's... The thing is just going to re-slaughter them, isn't it? I think that's fine. Maybe I just want those numbers a little higher. Because cave dragons, we're doing 20 male, 20 female. I think maybe we just go up to 30 and 30. On butcher race, there we go. Let's just do that. If we get over 60, we can start. Nope, 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 nope. Here. Oh my goodness. And we will work on training all of these. That's just glorious. It's just too good. It's just too good. And then we assign to our new squad here. You are gonna go... I guess I can go... No, military squad. The Reticence of Midnight. So you get a dragon. You get a dragon. Right? This is just that squad, right? You get a dragon. You get a dragon. They all each get 2 dragons. I think we're gonna stick with 1 for the moment. Hello, peasant. Here's your sword. Here's your dragon. Have fun. See you later. So that's essentially what's going on here. Okay, we'll give them a moment to get set up. They'll grab their gear, they'll start training, and they're gonna get sent out to have fun on the world map. Oh, and then we're still looking for coal. Oh! We've been breached! Oh man, I am not paying attention, am I? Or not the limestone. I'd care about the limestone. There. Okay. More hematite, malachite, malachite. Where's the coal? Did I manage to actually fix our entrance down here? I'm getting distracted and lost. Here we are. Okay, yeah, so we removed the traps. Now we need to channel these 2 squares. And our cave will be accessible again. Actually, it's accessible right now because of that. So we haven't been waiting for it, but yeah, okay. So someone's down here even. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it got out. I didn't mean to wait to do that. I was actually gonna not do that quite yet. You're running, right? You did get some on your eyes. Now, This trap is not done. This trap has to be moments from being completed. Hold on to your butts, everyone. Did the magma even do anything? You're covered in your own dust. No health problems. Nope. You either got out of there fast enough. Might have just gotten out of there fast enough for it to not have mattered. In which case, I don't know what we would have done differently, but I wanted to have my squad down here. That's what's different. I'm gonna take our not adventurer squad and our ranged squad. What does Deadly Dust do to a zombie? Does Deadly Dust still affect zombies? Is that a question that even anyone can answer? Also, a lesson I learned from another fort: if you're going to colonize a joyous wild place, place down a door before the undead show up to massacre your dwarves. I mean, that's most biomes. You have so you have undead in a joyous wilds. That's terrifying. I think the two of you, these two squads, are gonna get a kill order. Kill the Antelope Devil. But this has the potential to be very bad. You aren't tracking it around. But you are just gonna make puffs of it. Oh! What? What just happened? We don't have a combat log. Did it try to go up this stair and then fall? It like ended up, how did it end up there? Or is it running? Is it running from us? We're gonna do some frame by frames here. We're gonna do some bullet time, because I have no idea what's going on. You're wrestling? Oh, no, you climbed out. Okay. You climbed out. Doesn't feel anything while in conflict. Still no health problems, despite being in magma. Oh, you went down one and out the other even. It went through the magma and does not care. So clear, the magma does not seem to affect it. Which is great. Which is great. And then it went down for reasons. It's sitting here in magma, and then it climbs back out again, and then falls back in. Now it's just on the ground, and it climbed back out again. What is happening? Poor Chelsea here is now covered. You have now been dusted. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going slow. Oh! Heavy bleeding. We actually have a combat log now. Antelope Devil caught in its own frozen extract. Miner misses. Antelope grabs the miner by the head. Is the first thing that happened. Antelope Devil breathes a cloud of frozen extract. Breathes a cloud. It's caught in its own cloud. Grabs the dusted, that's funny, by the right horn. The dusted strikes the Antelope Devil in the right hoof with the pick, fracturing the bone. Many nerves have been severed. Force twists the leg. Antelope Devil takes the dusted down by the horn. So they're wrestling. But you did get a hit off. Did you? So you can still stand or no? One hit with a pick to the hoof, and now it cannot stand. Heavy bleeding. Are you going to take care of this for us? Climbs back down on the ground, and then it climbed back up. And then now it's down again. And now it's back up. And now our miner is running. But this thing is going to get stuck in this loop and it cannot... All the blocks flying everywhere. Maybe it'll bleed out before our squads get down here. That'd be great. What's going on here? Magma mist. Oh. That's terrifying. I'm hoping it just bleeds out here. I mean, it is bleeding, right? It is flesh. Hoof is mingled. Hoof is running with Antelope Devil goo. Right hoof is fractured. Right hoof is... Oh, so both hooves have been cut open. Oh, there you go. Now you're bleeding goo everywhere. Oh, that's great. That's great. Look at the goo. Please just die. Please just die. I'm actually going to unpause at this point. I think it's just going to bleed out. Seriously injured. Oh, but is it not bleeding anymore? It still can't stand, but it stopped bleeding. Oh, that's terrifying. And now here it comes. It definitely avoided the cage trap. Oh my god. It still has the potential to be very bad. I'm hoping we just like hit it in the head and it's done, but we'll see. I could just close the gate to the caves entirely, but I don't like. I want to deal with it, right? Well, you're here to do it. You're a Hammer Lord. You're a legendary fighter, legendary Hammerbold. Let's see it, Slasa. Are you? You're not our leader. You had some kills though, right? I swear I've seen you. You killed a Marsh Titan. And a Goblin. Let's see what happens. This is about our best case scenario. The fact that we got within one tile before it had a chance to dust is like our best case scenario here. Yeah, come on. Hit it. Keep doing it. It is bleeding again. Hammerlord bashes the Antelope Devil in the upper body with Silver Warhammer, bruising the muscle, jamming the ribs through the lung, tearing the lung. Antelope Devil strikes, but is blocked with a shield. Okay. I think this is exactly what we want, aside from there being dust everywhere. But you haven't actually been exposed to it yet. Now you have. Okay, so having clothing on doesn't seem to actually do anything. So I don't know what is the difference between someone getting their eyes and someone getting completely covered. Maybe just like how close you are. Oh, the dust. Get it. Get it. Get it, please. No, it's getting away. We have some more coming. Okay, we have more en route. Some of them have crossbows, as long as they equipped their junk. What's going on now? Hammerlord bashes in the leg, chipping the bone. Hammerlord bashes in the body, tearing the middle spine's nervous tissue. Bashes in the head, fracturing the skull. But it's not dead yet. Twist the neck. Bashes the antelope in the body, bruising the lung. And we're just, like, we're getting caught in the dust, obviously. But it is missing. We are jumping away, missing. Shot is blocked. So I don't think it's actually hit our kobold here. I don't think Sloss has been hit here. It's just the dust. Oh, you got it! It's a corpse now. That's just a corpse that has been covered with dust. We need to be careful about this corpse. We need to dump the corpse in the water. Is that what we need to do? It is spattered with goo. I am going to forbid this. Okay. You good? You have been covered in all this stuff. But now you need to leave, go through the water, and then you're good, right? You've definitely been dusted. And all of you are gonna leave. All of you are gonna leave, right? The other thing I don't know is if like they path over the corpse, if that's gonna dust them as well. But I need you. I feel so good. You are running to go clean yourself. That is exactly what I want you to do. I want to make sure that you're not contaminating people as you walk by. Joyce Wild was south of a haunted and terrifying biomes and a necromancer's tower. Dealing with a necromancer in a good biome is terrifying on its own. Now it says rest. You are dizzy and injured. It does do stuff. It definitely does stuff. We haven't had any deaths to it. We've slaughtered 5 dogs. I'm hoping you're just going straight to the hospital. Yeah. You're even working on it. Great. Oh, but no. Oh. Yup. Oh, that's not good. We have broken our contamination. You could have dunked, but there was a path that was not dunking, so you didn't dunk. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I'm hoping you just go straight to the hospital. You are just bleeding everywhere. Once I finish this volcano fort, I'm gonna do a tour of my world and record it for a clip, because holy hell, this is scary land. Excellent. For adventures, yeah. I mean, you'll never be wanting for things to do. Bleeding, 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 bleeding. So far, all we've seen it do is make them dizzy and blind temporarily and bleed everywhere. I'm hoping it doesn't lead to any, like, long-term effects. Just trilling blood everywhere. I just want to make sure that no one covering of someone's stuff, not dust. Because you are still covered in the coating. I don't know what the other, like the first one, the one that revealed it, I don't know what they were covered in. I don't know what happened there. The special item in this world is elemental stones. Most have been turned into weapons. Excellent. Do you know what kind of ability it gives? Because that'll be different based on your world gen. This should be like the hospital, like right here, right? Yeah. Now to test our medical industry. You are being... These your dogs. You don't have dogs. I don't see dust on anyone else. That's your... That's your own something. Your ichor is in your guts. Good, thanks. Not yet, I'm sure I can see that in Legends. Actually, I don't know that you can see abilities in Legends. I'm not actually sure. You might need to grab one in adventure mode and see what it does. Oh, now you're... Okay, I was able to rest up. I'm so grateful. Now please go clean yourself. You still have stuff everywhere. Please fix it. Exhilarated remembering a sparring session. I didn't like end up on the bed or anything, did it? That's good. They're not like bed bugs. I remember hearing people talk about dust being like tracked around and stuff, but I don't know if that's situational or different kinds of dust are more trackable or what. But this seems to be, if you weren't exposed to the actual puff of dust from the creature, I don't think we've seen anyone with it on them. It's gonna take you forever to clean yourself. You have to clean each body part individually. Or just waiting for the bucket to rise. Hey look, Kia's throwing a tantrum. Rhinoceros has forgotten her training. Slossa Phlegm Forests. That's also a good name. Hi, dog. I would love to see you get clean. Okay. Oh, but now it's on the ground. Now it's in a pile on the ground. You are fine. You're just wet. That's just a wet kobold. So now we need to make sure that no one can track through that square and track it around. No, that's Nako. Covering of something, but not this. A goblin blood. I think we're okay. I think it's left a puddle on the ground, but I don't think it's gonna get tracked everywhere. Oh, I take that back. Frozen extract specs. Is that deadly? Is that bad? Is this how things go bad? Is it literally that? Is there anyone that's gonna come clean this? Lure is gonna clean, but who knows what you're gonna clean or where. This is all finally good to go, right? That's just, you can go, there's upward slopes in all 4 of those squares. That will never evaporate or anything, so I think that's fine now. But now that's not what I'm concerned about. Now we just have beak dogs tracking it around. So now we need to track this too. Stray dust muck, yeah. If this beak dog starts bleeding, we're screwed. If this beak dog has trouble, we are in trouble. What was that? I saw it flash. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared. I can't force them to clean a specific tile, can I? I could like put a wall here. Would that force them to clean it? Or delete it or something? Any of those would be great. Oh, but it's an animal. Ready for slaughter. Injured. I mean, you are gonna get butchered. Oh, you're gonna go track it around in here. It's not getting transferred, is it? No. Okay. If it were, we'd just be done. They're just gonna hang out. It'd be great if someone just butchered it right now, and we didn't track anymore. I'm not even watching the other thing now, so people could be walking through and I don't even know. Luckily, this is kind of out of the way, unless our hospital's full. But the dang spiders and junk, like. Oh no! Oh no! Can I? Yeah, you're gonna get butchered now. Anyone who walks through that tile gets butchered. This is a pet, even. Corrupt flashes. Oh no! Oh no! Are you here to construct? Okay. Of course you. Oh, but you are fine. You did not get contaminated. That's interesting because you're wearing shoes, maybe? Is that what's going on? Okay. Gone, right? Gone. Done. Dealt with. You're good. Now... Can you imagine dealing with, like, actual communicable disease in this game? Like, there's things that kind of work the same way. Like, we know about werebeasts and stuff, right? But, like, imagine... like, smallpox style. If they touch each other, they're contaminated, right? It's saying you're injured? Diagnosis required. Oh, but now you're coming to here because we have a hack that's saying that we can treat our animals in the hospital. Oh, you're here too. So that means they're all gonna come to the hospital. Okay. Good. You are now unconscious. You are unconscious. You just have kobold blood on you. Okay. Now we just need someone to come in and wash them, right? As long as washing is part of their care. I think we'll be okay. I also don't know what to do with that body. I am worried about it contaminating further. I mean, it's covered in goo and frozen extract. It is covered in its dust. How about this? I'm gonna... We're gonna do one of these. No one touch it. No one touch it ever. We're just gonna leave it right there. Biohazard. This is terrifying. I haven't had to deal with this exact thing before. Oh, come on. Okay, well, the dog left. Hopefully it was clean. Unless that's the one that got canceled and just walked away and is now out and about, and I didn't tag it. So that's cool. Okay, so now you are here to diagnose the beak dog. Without touching it, please. Okay, you did not get contaminated. You are still covered. You got diagnosed, but now you're fine. But you're still covered in it. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to fix that. I can pasture it in a place to force it to go through water. I mean, I guess I assume if it's still covered in it, then it's going to continue suffering, right? It's going to get slaughtered. Maybe we just need it to be slaughtered. But like, if it's still there, I assume it's going to eventually injure it again. Oh my god. And then what's here? Sapphire? Melted sapphire laced with demon dust. Okay, yeah, I guess. We're gonna mine this out. Well then, that was the first pocket we opened. We opened one tile and then had to come back 2 hours later. So these are going to be warmed down below, right? We've marked the ones that we found on this level. So now, so there's gonna be water here, right? There's gonna be water right here, which we know because we already dug into it. So we can actually we're just gonna dig right here. And then more water will probably come out? Or you're sleeping in the dust, the sapphire dust? Well, you dealt with it. You must have cleaned it. Mad little creatures. Okay. Well then. Can you even get out of here? I guess you can ramp up from there. Or no, we opened. No, this was magma. We opened like here. Or it would have turned back into obsidian. The magma was here. The water was here. I think we did like this. Yeah, who knows? Whatever. Right, there's no way that's anything but water right here. But I think that's fine. All right, so wow, that looks clear. That looks pretty clear. Did we ever get our fancy items out of here? We have random carving knives. But our divine items, I wonder where did they end up? They were chausises, which is legwear. These bulky flashing metal chausises. They're just out here somewhere. Yeah, all our stuff got scattered. But those haven't ended up in a stockpile at all, ever. And then this is all... Okay. This stockpile only takes from links and inputs from the big one. And accepts meat and plants. The other thing, so there's a standing order about mixed barrels, right? Do not mix. I want to mix. I think that will actually help. Because this got filled with jute, but it can only have jute. Still all sorts of stuff in our butcher shops here. Oh, a strange mood. Excellent. Looks like this squad has geared up. The Reticence of Midnight. I think so. A lot of this is gonna be like their toga, right? Yeah, which is fine as long as they have the armor. You picked a willow spear. All right. At least I have a steel short sword. Okay, that looks better. Bronze spear, iron longsword, willow spear. Why do we even have a willow spear? Large iron dagger, silver warhammer, silver short sword. Most of those are good. We probably need some more shields, I guess. Let's just put in a quick order for some wooden shields. Could do 10 more wooden shields, that's fine. And bronze greaves, I think is what it was. Just like 5 of those, just for the sake of it. If I make a steel or a bronze, I can't make a steel spear yet. If I make like a bronze spear, hopefully the other one would grab it. We're down to 1200 lead. We were at 1600 before. We have not, yeah, and we have not yet made steel at all. I'm gonna say bronze spear. I'm just gonna do 5 of those. And yeah. Oh, there, okay. So now they're gonna start collapsing that. Here's hearing teens talk about PS2 or 3 like they are some ancient tech. Yeah. I'm definitely out of the loop on how the kids are these days, because I don't have, there aren't any young people that I hang around out with these days. Like I don't live very near my family, so I'm not like around the youngins, right? So, but I get the impression that growing up in this technology environment is kind of weird. Are you old enough to have seen a PS2? It's literally 10 months older than me. I mean, seen a PS2. There's one in the other room. Like, they're freaking rare. Come back to me when the question's about a Famicom. I had a previous boss who is like a Gen X age, little bit older than me, but not by a ton. And he was into video games when he was really young, but he didn't really keep up with them. So he was all about like ColecoVision and like up to Xbox One, I think is what he had some games for. I think he had an Xbox and a couple of games for it, but I don't think they were like something that he went out and bought on his own. I think maybe he was gifted it or got it for someone else to play at his place or something. But like, yeah, you talk to him about anything newer than NES, and he had no idea. Maybe SNES. Athel works furiously. You have some cloth and some gems. Excellent. We still have wood here. We are collapsing our bins, our bars into bins, so that is good. Hey, look, skulls. We have a lot of skulls. We've been saving our skulls, so now I have a lot of skulls. How about you just totem for a while? Make totem forever. I love talking about SNES games and Atari because my family had those. That's what I grew up with. I remember as a kid playing Burger Time. Burger Time's a classic. When I was young, like in early elementary school, I didn't own any consoles for myself. I didn't own a console until like 5th or 6th grade, I think. But like we would go over to my cousins and they had a Genesis. And so every time we went and visited, it was like, yay, we're seeing family, I can go play Sonic. And boy did I play Sonic. Okay, this has still not happened. Why? Is it because our stairwell is blocked? Right. I told them not to. Okay. I think so. Now we have to do like maybe like no, we're just gonna do like this. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. We can't go down further from there. Actually, we could go down one further, but that's fine. You can make it here, right? That's a thing you can do. Please. You have struck bituminous coal. Wait, no, okay, yeah, perfect. This is exactly where we were looking. Wow, hooray! It only took us 16 years. We're gonna mine this whole vein here. Plus this hematite? Yeah. Finally. Finally. And limonite? Olivine, hematite. How make pipes? Was unable to figure out pipes. Depends on the material, I guess. I usually make them out of glass. But whatever material you're gonna make them out of will dictate where you make them from, right? Smoky quartz. What's going down here? I'll go up to my forges and I'll show you. Geez, now we're gonna find all the iron. Now that we've gotten this far into bronze, we're gonna find all our iron. That's all fine. Hey, look, some pyrite. Yeah, look at him go. You better actually find some coal here. Athel, the dwarf spinner, has created Esser Logum Ficad Xenon, a Kenaf dress. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Shoras Flugold. Interesting. Well, then you can keep it safe then. Oh yeah, we have... Kia has been tantruming. No one was surprised. Go to objects. Glittered paints, the glaze of vipers. 4,500 for a dress. It is sized for dwarves. You ass. I made a dress. None of you can wear it. Actually, I think kobolds can wear... Can kobolds wear dwarf-sized stuff? I know goblins and elves can. I think kobolds are a bit smaller, though. It is encrusted with square, brilliant cut chrysocolas and decorated with kinef and jute. It is made from kinef cloth. Thread is emerald with emerald dye. Excellent. This object is adorned with hanging rings of kinef. Great. That's a green dress. That's an artifact green dress. Now it's spring. Now we're back in spring. Maybe we'll get a siege. The world has passed into the Age of Heroes. Mark it on your calendar. Year 117. We have progressed the age. There's just a bucket down there. Forges. I have a place for lignite and bituminous coal. So this is for fuel. Is that one right there? Hey, look, a lignite. Where did we find lignite? Who died? Who knows? Just the world has passed into a new age. Right, that's all fine. More slaughtered, more reversions. Cave dragon is fighting a billy goat. Minecart strikes the cave dragon. Yeah, okay, that's gonna happen. Okay, so coal and lignite should be ending up here. That's all our rock crystals. But like, right? These got sealed. Okay, good. Don't see any coal here. Nothing there. Wow. No limestone. I mean, limestone is flux. Malachite. Should mine is malachite. Copper I do not care about. We have so much freaking copper. But like, I don't... Wasn't that the coal? Where's the coal? Like, there wasn't any actual coal here. We struck coal, but we received 0 coal. Unless it's like in being moved right now. Aha, you are hauling 1 coal. Hooray. But I mean, so we have a limonite, which means that we found a laminite at some point. But this isn't gonna go back to previous. Oh, well, there. Limestone. Lignite. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't care about that. I need the lignite. But also proof of concept that there is stuff in here. There's more malachite. I'm gonna keep going for the veins. I'm gonna keep mining out these veins. Cause coal can just kind of show up in there. And, oh, that's the edge of the map. Cool. And then hematite, I'm not gonna worry about that. See, here they go. Please find more. Okay, this might be a proper vein. This looks better. Keep going. That's the edge of the map, isn't it? No, not quite. And look, malachite. Okay. But I think we're in the right place. I think if we just keep doing some tunnels like this, I think we will find some of our goodies. Okay. That's gonna get us started, right? That's something. There's some bituminous coal. Here we go. That's much better. And more hematite. Or like this. Beef! Oh, they came up this way. Are we gonna get a siege? Why are those locked? I'm gonna close this door. I think we're gonna get a siege here. How'd you get inside? Don't you get caught in traps? Do they ignore traps? Well, they're definitely spotted. Have fun with the spiders. Who don't web. They're gonna kill anyway. A third one? Oh, it's a corpse. You found a dragon! Congratulations! So one got eaten by a spider, one got eaten by a dragon, the other got eaten by a spider. Perfect. See, they don't eat a web. They're fine. Yeah, we're gonna, did I tell them to close this? Did you just do the thing? There we go. You're gonna have to go the long way around. I'm sorry. Not fixing it. Okay. I love that though. The dragons and the spiders and such running around everywhere is such like a primarily an aesthetic thing. Oh, hey, this all got done. But it does have a function, right? Like, those thieves legitimately snuck into our fortress. They got fully into the fortress. But the first thing they found was a dragon. So the problem just dealt with itself. I didn't have to assign a kill order or anything. That's my favorite part. Oh, pipes. We're gonna go look at pipes. I'm gonna designate that. That's gonna be the last bit that needs to be done there. And then we can turn our river back on. Sucks to be them, yeah. They don't even get to leave and tell all the goblins about what they found. They just die. Okay, so let's go look at our forges here. We can look at like a glass furnace, right? And it's just is this one of those things that is called something different? There are some things that are called different things depending on the material they're made out of. I don't remember if this is one of them. Tube. When it's glass, it's tube. But if we go over to our forge, believe it's furniture. Pipe section, there it is. Yes, so depends on what you want to make it out of. And then you go there and it's gonna be called something different. If it's made out of metal, it's a pipe section. If it's glass, it's a tube. I think you can make them out of wood. Can you carpent? You might be able to do stone. I believe it's always going to be classified under furniture. Don't think you can do a rock one. Carpenter's shop. Pipe section. You can make a wooden pipe section. Depends on if, like, if you want to be... If you're pumping magma, you need to use magma-safe materials. But if you're just, like, pumping water, you can make it out of wood. You can make a wooden pipe section, a wooden corkscrew, and a wooden block, and that would make you a pipe that could pump water. Okay, so it got filled a little bit. I'm gonna say just get rid of these rocks. I just need more barrels in here. I just need to be barrels. Lead pipes? You could make lead pipes. And this game does not know to make that a bad idea. Lead. Yeah, forge lead pipe section. Could totally make a lead pipe. Okay, still working on that. We have, look at this, we have coal showing up here. We have flux showing up here. I don't know if... Yeah, look, steel bars. There's a steel bar here, a job here. Have we actually made any yet? We have iron. I don't see it yet. I don't know if we've made any pig iron yet. Make steel. We have a pig iron job in here, right? We have a pig iron job. We find coal, yeah, so we just need to accumulate more before the job activates. This is all limestone. More malachite. Clearly they haven't gotten around to digging this yet, so I won't worry about it yet. I also haven't done any of this. Didn't I call this priority 1? They should be able to get there. Right? If I say... Like, this makes it seem like someone's gonna get down here. Or are you just already stuck down here? Elven caravan. People can get through here still, right? This is depth 3. If I say... Someone just build me a cage trap here. Can no one do this? Are they not? Why wouldn't they path through here? Oh, there we go. Horse has been found dead. Mamba's been found dead. Oh, is this just from the first of the year? I'm gonna assume that this is from spring. And then being at old age and not dust. I'm gonna assume that we're okay. I also don't know that I feel the need to trade with the elves today. This is still going. Jeez. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if we ever catch up. I'm hoping we can at least eat through a bunch of our animal products. I turned off farming entirely at this point. I don't think we aren't milking or shearing even. We haven't been shearing for a while and we still have this. Because we keep spinning the water buffalo. Okay, and now our fort is getting a little grumpy, isn't it? I think everyone's been spending time in miasma. You're still waiting for a shield. I think maybe you just need to go grab the shield we just made. We made shields. Wow, look at this. Yeah, look at him go. We're gonna turn back on our waterfall, or not a waterfall, our river. Our purely cosmetic river. I'm curious if what it will do to our frames at this point. All right, we'll just do this, and then we do that. And it's gonna be totally cleared off. Would help if there was a pyre rite where you could burn animal corpses for appeasement to the gods. Interesting. I wonder what kind of stuff like that we'll get when we actually get, you know, more procedural gods. Like if a god, like how you worship each god being different would be cool. Like this one demands animal sacrifices, this one... I don't know, once big festival. Okay, what is... So you made it here. And then you walked through it. God sacrifice work orders? Yeah. One goat a year, right? You could queue that up. So... Oh, is it our... Did I screw up our thing down here? Where am I looking? Here. Aha, that's what happened. That did not get finished for reasons. Why did that not get done? Like, yeah, this should be possible. Can you not? Why can't you get here? You can get here. Are you going up or down? You. Peacekeeper, where are you going? Gets very specific as to what kind of sacrifice and how. Maybe it'd be like a noble demand. I demand 5 giant Kias. Goblin must die in darkness by water only. Oh god. To clean the fortress of all miasma. Yeah, see, they're fine. They're fine going through the water. Like specific killing methods? That would be brutal. Where did I think I went the wrong place. Here we go. Why? Oh, it probably picked like this microcline to make it. That's probably what happened. What was the weirdest thing a noble wanted your fort to produce or export? Well, they never ask you to export specific things, right? They ask you to... They demand that you make something, or they demand that you don't export something. And they'll usually be similar things. Like they'll say, I want you to make an armor stand, or I want you to not sell armor stands. But they can occasionally demand things that aren't possible to make outside of a strange mood. I don't think I've had it happen to me specifically. Or no, what was... Whoa, what... There was something that we were ignoring before in a different fortress. I can't remember what it was. I feel like they'll occasionally ask for things that can't be made out of the material that they're asking for. But I can't think of a specific instance. The god is not pleased with its shrine and temple. He wants it on the lip of the volcano. I mean, that'd be sick, right? Demands specifically volcano sacrifices. Okay. Are we good now? Are we good now? Also, if you don't get them, the priest will get cheeky. Like how a noble, yeah, because a noble gets a bad mood if you don't satisfy their demand. Would the priest get the bad mood, or bad thought, or would the god get the bad thought? And then the god throws a tantrum. Okay, I think that's all fine. I think someone's coming for this finally. It's gotta be this, right? It was this. Maybe that's if you get one of those dark gods worshipped by demons or goblins, right? Well, like, there's not good and evil gods, right? Unless, I mean, like, who knows what's gonna change with all this next stuff, but... oh, some more dogs were found dead. I guess that's fine. Oh, we should check our tombs. Like, who knows what will happen to gods in the long run? Yeah, we still got tombs. But as it is, like, gods are devoted to like spheres, right? Not good or evil. So like you'd have a god devoted, like the god of murder, which is a thing. We have gods of murder, like Nar. I think that's what it was. Like we have a rat god of muck and murder in this world. So like so gods would demand things related to their sphere. So a murder god would demand murder, but a mountain god would demand something related to mountains. Wealth would demand you accumulate some wealth or sacrifice some amount of wealth. Something like that. Like gods being the way they are. Yeah, I like that they're just things, right? They're not good versus evil gods. The god could throw a tantrum through his priests and worshippers. Sure. God could also throw a tantrum by cursing, right? We already have curses. You have to prompt a god to curse you. But what if the god had a tantrum? What if the god makes a demand, you fail to meet the demand, and the god curses your priest? How about that? I'm enjoying this tangent, even it's kind of dark. It's a little dark. Make a grove to appease the wilds? Yeah. God of blood, battle, and rage, but also courage, honor, strength, the will to survive. Yeah. Yeah, God of war. Go conquer a site. What God says, go conquer this fortress. What if the god says conquer this specific site? Curse the priest with a were aspect. Yeah. I'm the god of murder and rats. If you don't murder, you're gonna get turned into a rat. That's a very Dwarf Fortress thought to me. I think this works. I would be happy with this. If that's how it worked, I would be very happy. Hey, okay, yeah, we're good now. We're good. Okay, we fixed it. It took us all stream to do this much, but we fixed it. We can take out these, we can take out these. We can take out this. We can remove this ramp. Fill in these holes. I'd rather not just leave holes everywhere. The mountain god turns all the precious metals to lead. Oh man. Oh, as a curse? Just removing resources from your embark? That would be brutal. That would be brutal. Hey, guess what? You don't have gems anymore. Screw you guys. Something like this from Terry Pratchett, yes. Discworld gods and Dwarf Fortress gods are not that dissimilar. I guess Dwarf Fortress gods don't depend on worship in order to exist, right? But also, who knows? Maybe that's something we'll get to. Or as like one of the options for how gods work. That would be very fun. Not the embark, only items you possessed. Yeah, that gem stockpile over there, it's mud. Thanks for the sacrifice. Argument about whether gods exist, yeah. And faith is something that's interesting in Dwarf Fortress, right? Because gods are just accepted to exist. Everyone just accepts that the gods exist. It's just, which one do you like? I think so. There's gonna be. So this is magma down below. I need a way. What I need is a way. As you're clearing out a floor, it tells you information about what's below. But as we remove these spots, we kind of lose that information. Right? Because there's not magma here. I think there's magma here. I think we just need to mark... I think we need to do like this. I don't... But some of these are gonna be like this, because this was a magma pool, right? So some of these are warm because of the walls. Right? Another priest said, "Is it true you've said you'll believe in a god whose existence can be proved by logical debate?" Yes, Vimes had a feeling about the immediate future, took a few steps away from Dorfel. The gods plainly do exist, said a priest. It is not evident. Bolt of lightning lanced down through the clouds and hit Dwarf's helmet. There was a sheet of flame and then a trickling noise. Dorfel's helmet. Molten armor formed puddles around his white-hot feet. I don't call that much of an argument. I have taken your labors, dwell on your misdeeds in ignoring me and my faithful, so that such shall not come to pass again. Wow. That'd be brutal. That would be pretty brutal. I think, so we know that, like, this is gonna be water, right? We're just gonna pop this one open. And this one. And we can drain these, right? We can just... Here's the trick. You do it through a corner. And it'll just leak out. Except I don't want to melt my gems. That's the thing. I want to get the gems out of here first. Okay, so these have still remained empty, which is great. My rocks have not been dumped. We have unleashed the echo of a forgotten divine retribution. What? Hold on. I did not... It was wet. It was wet because of the pool. Messenger of Rebirth crossbowman? It says you're in conflict. I wonder if are you actually... Interesting. This is a divine metal crossbow with divine metal bolts? Is that bad? Blistered metal. I mean, I want it. Messenger of Rebirth, what are you? Vision loss, so it can't see. It's a ranged angel that can't see. An eyeless capybara in human form. It bears malodorous pustules. I have not seen that before, and I don't know what it means. Does that mean we can't hit it? Its clear hair is long and straight. It was created by the Kobold god Odor and is a part with blight, death, deformity, disease, and rebirth. Odor is one of our second most popular god in our fortress. Hmm. Okay. This is a ridiculous creature, first of all. An eyeless capybara with clear hair? Biblically accurate angel. And of course, our Reaper is here. You have a pick. Level 63 miner. I don't know. Are you coming for us? Or are you cool? Are you gonna shoot? It's not shooting at us. Interesting. Oh, we're washing the frozen extract everywhere. Are we gonna covered in water? Invite him to the tavern? That's what I'm wondering. Where does he show up? It says hostile. But I've also seen hostile in some unusual circumstances before. I mean, it's not shooting. I would laugh so hard if it got covered in the dust. Where are you? You're trying to climb? The Reaper is fighting. Where are you, Reaper? I must withdraw. So you got out. You got out. You're fine. There's a cat. Says you're in conflict, but you're just gonna hang out down here. I'm curious. I'm going to take our... I'm going to take our squads. I'm going to take these two squads. I'm going to station them down here. We'll see if that prompts them to fight. They should, honestly, they should just be stationed down here while we're doing all this anyway. It's not in a hurry. It got in a cage. It is now in a cage. I'm gonna station this squad down here. I think it's probably a good squad to do it with. We caught an angel. What do we do with that? Do we toss it in the labyrinth? Do we put it against some goblins? I need a triangle. The fact that we caught it kind of implies that it's not as much of an enemy? Kind of? Anyway, a bunch of this is fine. This was a really good water. That could be a thing. That is very likely a thing. This could also be a thing. Can you tame it then? Because it could be considered an animal. I don't think it's considered an animal. It's an other. It's like a goblin. Like you can't tame a goblin, right? It's like an invader or a visitor as opposed to an animal. Hopeless after being confined. Yeah, it has feelings and such. I At the very least, we need to take its stuff. Rotted fabric. This is a large, frilly, rotted fabric skirt worth 9,000. Is sized for messengers of rebirth. It is made from rotted fabric. So this is like, this isn't clothing that has rotted. This is clothing made from rotted fabric. Like, it's not worn or anything. It has no wear on it. It's worth 9,000. Someone could wear this if it's the right size. Who knows what size a messenger of rebirth is? Someone grabbing this? Someone's gonna grab it. We're gonna strip this angel naked. I'm gonna hand this divine crossbow to someone. Someone's gonna get a divine crossbow. Possibly our next adventurer. Cause holy cow. Wow. This... Something new every day. Something new every day. And we got 2 monsters in here already. All of our oh, with all this water here, we should just pop these open. Right, we can get that one. Because the water helps with the magma. That's my favorite part. Cause the plague god. Post him in the church of his god. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it would drive people away. Yeah. That's worth trying. It's like the opposite of clowns. You've unleashed a hero to start the Age of Heroes. True. Can you play them in adventure? Not without hacking. There is... These are questions for next time. I think we should wrap up here before new stuff starts popping out. There is a DF hack command for adventuring as anyone. Or at least any historical figure. I don't know if the angel counts as a historical figure. I don't know. That's worth testing. That'd be sick. If we could just adventure as an angel that pops out of the ground and says, "Hi, kobolds," and then goes on an adventure. That'd be sick. Especially with that crossbow. I don't know. TBD. We'll find out. Now you put the idea in my head, so now I want to find out. So I'll do some testing. I know that the DF hack thing, I haven't had it work successfully yet. I was trying to get it to let us adventure as our zombie minotaur, but that didn't work. It kept crashing if I did that. But I don't know what, like, supposedly it does work on some things. Supposedly you can say, go to any historical figure and say, I want to adventure as that person, and it would let you do it. But I don't know. Maybe if we can't adventure as it, maybe we can recruit it into a party. And then we definitely would be able to adventure as it. That'd also be nuts. Shem and an angel. One of these things, I'm gonna try these. I'm gonna see what's possible. What would be an angel to a kobold? That's a good question. A dragon. Right? A dragon person. Yes, questions to keep our minds on. Come by on Thursday. We're gonna keep going in fort mode for now. So far this year in the fortress, we've slaughtered a bunch of animals and messed with our food stockpiles. So I'm not gonna hop into adventure mode again quite yet. We'll probably do another year in fort mode. And then at that point, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen there? And then come by on Saturday. We're going to continue with Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. It has also been very, very fun. Also kicking my butt in very different ways, but I'm enjoying it. So come by for that. Today's episode is brought to you by bread. Delicious, delicious bread. And also by all the viewers like you. Hanging out with me live, hanging out in the Discord, watching the VODs, clicking buttons. Just click some buttons. If there's the up there, down there, over there, button. Just click a button. And I'll see you all around. I hope you have a good rest of your week. And I hope you stay kind.